Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Muhammad and in this lecture I will be teaching you how to make a beautiful responsive website using HTML and CSS. So my topic will be to help you to make this beautiful website with HTML and CSS, and I will be giving the source code and the image source code. So we're gonna have a quick review in the site. So this is the site, and we have a beautiful navigation bar, and then we have our logo. And when we take our mouse or we hover here, it's gonna be pink. And we have a small line. This is not an image. This is a content we have made, and then we have some small text, and then we have this image, and this we're gonna make this beautiful linear gradient background. And after that, we have our price, and then we have our beautiful button, our linear gradient, and it has a hover option. So if you take our mouse, show the it's gonna show our image, the arrow image. After that, we have some text here, new file color, and then we have some beautiful colors, PlayStation, and then again we have the button again. And then we have some small text again, and we have a good picture here. And then after that, we have two buttons, and then we have some text again, and then we have a small video here.
Trouble.
It tells us the futures. Here it tells you the futures, and we have future text here. And then here you can choose your color, and then we have our social media icons, and then we have the copyright. So in this lecture, I'm going to teach you how to make this beautiful website using responsive website. And this is also a adjustable website. So it's good for when you resize, it's going to be small, and then when it goes really small, this thingy opens. So as you can see this. So, and it's really it's good. It's really good. This is a really cool website. We're gonna be make it in HTML and CSS. So before we start this making this website, I want everyone to subscribe my channel and give a good comment to me if you like the video or not, and please give me a like. Now, in order to make this video, this website, you have to know a little bit JavaScript, and you have to know HTML and CSS basics, and you should know some features about HTML and CSS. So I'm gonna be using HTML5 and CSS3. So these are the new ones. So the editor I'm going to be using is PHP Storm. PHP Storm is a really good editor right here. So in the editor, right here I have created my image file, and these are all the images we're going to be using in our to make this website. And then here we have our image folder, and we have our index file, and we have style sheet. And then this is the alternate PHP Storm folder. And then now we're gonna go with our editor, and we're gonna start making this website. Now I'm just gonna give a small okay, let's just continue. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a div here, and I'm gonna name the class container. So making the website is going to be really fun. Please watch this video till the end, so you will learn how to make beautiful website like me, and you can be a professional and you can make beautiful websites. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a div. Just wrote it wrong. And I'm going to give a class to it, and my class name will be container. So it's container. So it's an easy spelling. And then we have we're gonna create another div called, it's a div, and we're gonna name a class navbar. And inside this navbar, I'm gonna create an image, and I'm gonna give source to the image. And I'm gonna write logo, so it's gonna be a logo. And I'm just gonna write my alt attribute. So alt and then logo. And I'm gonna give a class to it called logo. After that, I'm gonna write my UL tag, and inside the UL tag, I'm gonna write my. No, 1 second. I wrote something wrong, and that is the UL tag. I have to write my nav tag first. And then inside this nav tag, I'm gonna write UL tag, and inside this UL, I'm gonna write my LI, and inside this, I'm gonna write my A tag. This was the last tag. I used 2 tags, a lot of tags here. I'm gonna not gonna give up. I'm just gonna write this, and we're gonna just paste this. We're gonna just paste this 4 times here because we're gonna need 4 times. You're gonna write text. That is 4 times. And now I have created a notepad where I have written all the text. So you can find this notepad in the description of this video. So again, if you like my video, please subscribe my video and like my video. In order to learn about new videos, I've also teach C++ and I'm gonna be teaching more languages. So the reason I'm making videos is to help you. Now inside this, I have a notepad where I have written all my text. So I'm just gonna copy this and write into my title. Just gonna note the spelling was wrong, and I'm gonna write this text into my A tag, a game controller, and then a VRF accessories. And then inside this, we're gonna write media remotes. But these are some where I have got from the website, the PlayStation website. And the last thing is others. Now after this, I'm gonna go after this nav tag, and I'm gonna write my image, source, and then PlayStation, and I'm gonna write it's gonna be menu.png. And I'm gonna give a alt attribute and a class to it. So the class, alt attribute is gonna be menu, for example, menu. I have already used menu here somewhere. I'm gonna use it. So in the class, I'm gonna write menu icon. And then we will be using a little bit JavaScript, and it's gonna be a really basic JavaScript. So right here, we have written our class, and we have written everything. Now the last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go into our style sheet. In the style sheet, we're gonna give some styles to this. The first class that I gave was container, and then in the container, I'm gonna write with width 100%, and then I'm gonna minimum height 100 VH. It's not VH, but I pronounce it VH because it's easier for me to pronounce. And then padding left, it's gonna be 8%, and same for padding right. Padding right, and it's gonna be 8% again. And then after that, I'm gonna write box sizing. It's gonna be border full. The thing PHP Storm help you gives you options, so you don't have to write the whole thing. So then I'm gonna write border box. I'm gonna write BO, and it's gonna give me options. It's gonna give me lots of options. So what I'm using is border box. And then the next thing I'm gonna overflow hidden. I'm gonna hidden. And the next, the second class that I had was .navbar. I'm gonna write width. Checking if my recording is up. Yep. Width is gonna be 50 pixels, and then after that 50 pixels, we have a cursor, and it's gonna be pointer. So this is a new thing. I hope for you guys know about this. I'm gonna write margin 30 pixels. For this also pixel, but I call it PX because it's easier for me to pronounce. And now what I'm gonna do is for the navbar, I'm gonna. Oh, 1 second, I wrote this thing wrong. because that was not the thing I wanted to use. Now right here, I'm gonna write width, and it's gonna be 100% because I wrote the logo thingy. And I'm gonna write display flex. And I'm gonna write align items. I'm gonna write center. And now the third class that I had was dot logo. So it targets my logo. So it's gonna be width 50 pixels. I call it px, and that's totally crazy, but that's okay. And then cursor pointer. And the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna margin 30 pixels or 30 px. You can call it whatever you want, but the right pronunciation is 30 pixels. Okay, now I'm gonna write my left L, and I'm gonna open on Google so I can check what have you made till now. So it's gonna be menu icon. So that was our left image we have written. I'm gonna write width 25 pixels, cursor. So I'm gonna hide the image because I don't need it right now. I'm gonna leave it later, and I'm gonna write display. So it's gonna hide the image. Display none. Now I'm gonna open my my thing. Now as you can see, the image is hidden. It was a PlayStation. So we just made this thing, and we're gonna make this thing first. Okay, now as you can see, we've got a line, so we're gonna remove these things first. So now we're gonna go to our style sheet, and we're gonna write nav. So I'm not gonna write dot nav because I haven't given the, I'm gonna target nav. So as you can see, I haven't written any dot nav. I'm just gonna write nav, and it has the option nav. So I'm targeting because I have only one nav in my whole index file. And then I'm gonna write flex, and that's gonna really help us. And then text align. It's gonna be center. And nav ULLI. Left style. None. And I'm gonna write display flex. I'm using the flex box. You can even do that with well, I'm just gonna write inline box here because I need flex right here. I'm gonna write inline block, and then after that I'm gonna write margin right and 30 pixels. Now after that I'm gonna write this. I'm just gonna copy this, and I'm gonna add one more thing here. I'm gonna write my A tag because I'm targeting my A tag right now. Now the first thing I want to do, I'm going to get rid of those lines. So I'm going to write text decoration none. And it's going to be color. My color is going to be hash 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to write font size. Font size is going to be 14 pixels. And I'm just going to write a simple hover thingy. I'm just going to copy this. Paste it here. I'm going to write a hover. So these are some advanced things you need to know. So I'm going to write color, and then it's going to be hash FF5 EA2. Now let's check our website. So now as you can see, it's the same thing. We're having the things, and it's really similar to this website. Now we'll have a small break, and after that break, we're gonna start. We're gonna continue the. We're gonna make this image, and we're gonna write this text, and we're gonna do these things after this. We're gonna do the third part. So thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe and like my video. So the thing I want to tell you guys is I made this video for helping you guys to let you know that how to make this beautiful website, use responsive website using HTML and CSS. So wait for my part 2 and we will continue in part 2. Thank you for watching my video.